Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Simon, I'm the movie guy, and today I am finally bringing you my review of The Caped Crusader, the new Batman show that is now streaming on Prime. This review was meant to be out a couple of days ago. I just have not had time to finish the series. I've literally just finished watching the final episode, so now I really want to talk about this and give you my thoughts on this show. So before I do that, I have heard about the controversies about this show, that they gender swapped the Penguin. Every woman in this show is designed like a linebacker. The Batman gets sidelined in his own show. I don't care, right? I don't care. I love the fact they're trying something different. The only reason I would care as if it compromised the story or completely destroyed the character that they were portraying. As for the gender swapped Penguin, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. She is still brutal. She still knows how to take care of business. And it's narrative to the story. It's her character is well fleshed out. I've got no problem with it. As for the females in this show, every female is, like I said, the character development is there. Batman getting sidelined, it's essential in a show like this because you can't have a show running 10 episodes with just Batman. Batman is supposed to be a myth in this show. People don't even believe he exists. And it gives a good opportunity for the other characters to kind of build up their story arcs and to give props to other characters like Barbara Gordon. Barbara Gordon is fantastic in this show. So, as for the controversies for this show, I don't care. For me, it worked. So, my thoughts on this show. I freaking love this show. I absolutely love this show. I've got one question. When can we have season 2, please? I need to know when season 2 is coming out because although it's not as good as the Batman animated series, let's face it, nothing's going to be because the Batman animated series is top tier Batman animation. It's going to take like an act of God to beat that. But it comes damn close. It really, really does. Everything to the way it looks. The 1940s setting, the voice casting, the action, the stories, it is all there. And it was very, very, very close to the Batman animated series, which I really appreciated. This Batman is brutal. This is a very early Batman that's depicted in this show. It's not exactly year one, but he's still very early in his career. And he is not afraid to go absolute beast mode on these criminals. He will do whatever it takes to get information from the bad guys. I mean, he is breaking bones. He is throwing people off buildings. He is an absolute animal when he's in that suit. Bruce Wayne, it's his disguise. Batman is the real character. Bruce Wayne is the disguise he puts on. And it's a great construct between Bruce Wayne and Batman and how much they play off each other, how much of Bruce is still Bruce and how much of Bruce is Batman. It's a very interesting story beat that's going on throughout this series. Like I said, Barbara Gordon is awesome. Barbara Gordon is probably my second favorite character in this show. She's intelligent. She's absolutely fierce when it comes to protecting her loved ones. And she goes through an arc which might surprise a few people. But it was very, very integral to the story, which, you know what, That's all I care about at this point. Um, what else? The soundtrack. The soundtrack to this series is very, very, very much like the Batman animated series. It's not quite there, but it really, really does give you Batman animated series vibes. Everything to the opening credits, which is done in black and white, it is phenomenal. Batman's theme is great, and when the action sequences are going down and that music is playing, it really amplifies the scene. It's just a perfect accompaniment to the series. The action is awesome. There is plenty of action in this series, and like I said, it can be brutal. My favorite character in this entire series might surprise a few people. It's actually Harvey Dent. The final two episodes of this series is pretty much his story. From when he goes to a corrupt attorney, he will kind of look the other way until he doesn't, and he gets acid thrown in his face, and he becomes. He doesn't actually. They don't actually call him Two-Face. They still call him Harvey Dent, but that's when he becomes Two-Face. He gets the coin. He gets. He hears voices in his head, and he is absolutely brutal. He really is. There is stuff done in this show which you would not get away with in the Batman animated series. Although that series was dark and adult and dealt with mature themes, this actually goes there. There is a scene where he's interrogating a mob, his would-be assassin, the guy who threw the acid in his face, and he's tied up to a chair. And he's calm and whatnot, and he starts pouring whiskey around the room, and he lights it. And you think Batman's going to save him just in time. He doesn't. He doesn't. He watches this guy burn alive. Dent, for me, was an incredible character. And at the end of this show, you get a teaser from what is next. And it is... That scene alone is probably one of the most disturbing scenes in this entire show. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to give any spoilers in this thing because it's just come out. And I want people to have a chance to see this for themselves and make up their own opinion on this show. But let me tell you, the last 5 minutes of this show really sets it up for season 2, which I really, really hope they do, because if they're going the way it looks like they're going, season 2 is going to be absolutely fucking off the scale. So, in conclusion, I really enjoyed this series. I really enjoyed the character choices that was made for this series. The story is rich and engaging. The action sequences are incredible. The music is amazing. The voice casting, everybody is doing a phenomenal job, especially Batman and Bruce Wayne. Absolutely stellar voice casting. For a second, I thought it was Kevin Conroy, because if you close your eyes and you hear the Batman voice he's portraying, it sounds exactly like Kevin Conroy. And that's the highest praise I can give that actor. I can't remember his name, which is really bugging me, but he did a phenomenal job. And if I was going to rate this series, it's easily a solid 8 out of 10. Starts off slow. It does start off slow. But then once it finds its rhythm, it's like full pelt towards the end of the series. So for me, it's a solid 8 out of 10. What do you guys think? Are you going to watch this series? Have you already watched this series? What do you think about it? Give me your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. But keep them, spoiler free for people who haven't seen the series yet. Maybe I'll do a spoiler review in the next week or so, give people a chance to watch it. I don't know yet. I'm going to watch the series again. Like I said, I've just finished it and I can't wait to watch it again. It is that good. Yeah, and that's it for me. That is my thoughts on the new Cape Crusader series. I just wanted to talk about this series because this series needs to be talked about, and I hope it gets the love and recognition that this series absolutely deserves. It is another incredible animated series we've had this year. X-Men 97 blew it out of the water. Cape Crusader has now done exactly the same thing, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are not going to like a lot of the choices in this show, but for me, it worked. And like I said, it all depends what you feel and how you react to some of the story beats in this show, as if you're going to enjoy it or you're not going to enjoy it. It's subject to your own preference. That's all I'm going to say. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this. I really do appreciate it. You guys are incredible. I did pass the 100 mark for subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. I really, really, really do appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos, and I hope you enjoy them. So if you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're following my channel, make sure that you subscribe to my channel because and ring that notification bell, because I have a lot of videos coming out so that you will be notified then when they do arrive on my channel, so you can just watch them instantly. It'll be a lot easier for you, a lot easier for me, and yeah. So thank you very much for watching this. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Take care.